Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Wildermyth. Last time we left off, we got started on the new chapter and I need to repair all towns, secure all sites, and build 2 bridges / passes. So that's a bit of work. Let's go ahead and get to work on some of this. Let's have you 3 work on that, and you 3 work on this. Geometry of magic. Curry's out of sorts and Azriel thinks she has the answer. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. Things in Clover Pass are drunk or sleeping. The last greasy lights wobble in quiet windows. At least mostly quiet. La la la. Alright, we get it. You're happier than us. The merry stumbler scrapes along the back alley. Fragments of foamy song following after, fading into the early dew. The night doesn't slosh so easily in every belly. What's wrong? You look like you're about to go belly up in the whiskey pond. Slightly, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Bet I know what it is. Ugh, I don't even know what it is. You're out of shape. Have to exercise more. Have to get your blood going, your lungs pumping. Yeah, I don't do it as much as I should either, but still. Azriel, normal people don't... What? What's that face for? Because I just had a perfect idea. There's this mystical order. They live out in seclusion. They're all about training the body to unshackle the mind. I'm sure they teach us 1 or 2 tricks, or at least give us a quiet meal. So they set out in the morning, much too early. Hey, that sounds like something you'd really enjoy. I'll pass. No, we'll go. Sure, even though this very much doesn't sound like something I would want to do. Evanlock, you do need the XP. We're gonna miss Oral, but sure. Usually if there's fights in these things, they're not really that difficult, so. Over generations, a modest compound has grown near Warsand Mine. Some folks have come here to gain wisdom and strength, while others grew up inside its protection. It's a place of relative seclusion, inhabited by an order of knights focused on peacefully honing their bodies and minds to work in concert. You're from around here? Know about this place? If you wish to speak to the dead, you'll find it easy enough. If you wish to listen to them, that's the real trick. Oh, alright. I can talk to a butterfly, a blade of grass, an angled shadow in the corner, but to hear those things, to really attend to what they say or sing, I must assemble a codex within my own body for interpreting all I sense. Yeah. Want some nut bread? Without another word, she turns and leads them down a hill path. Darkened and dappled by the sun-threaded cloud cover, into a sparsely treed field, rolling green-strewn land marked by low, gentle walls. There it is. Nice nut loaf. Hey, listen, Azriel here convinced me we were going to do some kind of... Well, there's apparently a group of philosopher knights making their home around here. Is that you? You mean the Moreless Order? Yeah. That is us. You want training then? I see. The wise seeker doesn't ask for bread, but for the skill of baking. That really what you're planning on wearing, though? Yeah? Yeah. Alright, those are good training outfits. Well then, pleased to meet you. I'm Russa Moss, bringing the thought self and the meat self together, but it begins with your name, and it's only the beginning. Together we'll make the metaphysical much less meta and a lot more physical. Over the next week, they train, eat, and sleep on a schedule. Russa's style is... grueling and ruthless, health plus health and speed, or plus accuracy plus potency. Yes, this one. It's a week full of experimental astrologies, prolonged discomfort, and the recalibration of sense and reflex. That doesn't seem nice. Sunset approaches on their final day of training. Russell leads them into the closeness of a nearby wood. The resinous air sparkles. She halts. Exertion is that way by which body and mind are exhausted, and from exhaustion springs growth. Exerting mind and body together, we access the geometry inside ourselves. Geometry? When you say that, the shape you make, your spirit, meat, and bones. Didn't you know that's the basics for magic? It's not an ethereal energy, it's present in the alignment of every physical thing. You can channel and direct it, if you're conscious and practiced enough. Sensing and manipulating that geometry makes you powerful. Oh, but how important would you say the core is? Shouldn't I blast it? I'll do. A well-sculpted core is very attractive. Uh-oh, random encounter. Out of a sudden shadowy knot of smoke comes an ambush. +3 accuracy and +0.3 potency. That's good on both of those. Cool. And it's just 2 Woken. And bang. And bang. And bang? Not quite enough to kill, but never mind, you dodged it. Not enough to do anything if you do that. No, you are not going to be summoning friends. Hate to break it to you. Bye-bye, though. So long, farewell. Hey, level up for Evanlock, too. Alright, friend, what you getting? Wisdom, eh. Melee and range attacks apply to hobbled. Or hobbled, not hobbled. Ambush. I would like the ambush on you, I think. It could be useful for when you're not invisible. Hobbled could be good too. Though, just to reduce the speed of some things. I also haven't used it before. Also become hidden on stunt is... It doesn't feel good enough. Applying hobble with my attacks would be nice though, but we'll do ambush. I know it's good, so... you have the Wolfheart belt. Don't really need HP on anyone. Like, Groofrek could use it, but... I mean, I'll give it to you, just for some extra HP. If we get something better, I'll just replace it. Where do they come from? Were we betrayed? No, that was just Melander and Sypha. Stand up, you rascals. The ostensibly dead cultists rise sheepishly to their feet and tug off their disguises. Ursa, take it seriously. Hi, ladies. Ooh, I love your hair. And your outfit, purple. This cool guy is Melander, and that ploppy, humorless ogre is Sypha. Think of it as a final test. An easy one, perhaps, given your abilities, but one you've certainly passed. Guess we'll go back to our nightly philosophizing. I prefer to think of it as philosophical knighting. Are you good? Am I right? Phew, I'm glad they're gone. You had excess over your eyes. Anyway, what was I saying about enlightenment? Ah yes, surpassing our limits always takes a refiguring. We're redrawing the lines inside ourselves. If we do it with carefulness and wisdom, the new shapes inside us grow more aligned. To the geometry of magic, to geometry of all things. They leave the woods a small silent procession. Bidding their instructor farewell, they embark on a journey across the night. They walk long enough that all the stars have sprouted. Oh no, really. Part of me wants to believe it, and part of me thinks it's another false trail. Nothing can explain everything, you know? Anyway, we got some good exercise in. Always been that place inside from which I can reach out. I wish the invisible arms of the world can reach me, but to think of it as something physical, I don't know. Mist takes form, but they keep marching to the verge of dawn. Thinking back, I'm glad you dragged me out of that tavern. Or they turned the favor and dragged me back to it. That was a cool one. This is an interesting idea that there's like these philosophical knights living out here that believe that the body has some sort of inherent geometry associated with it, and if you learn to interact with it, you can, you know, do things. This is neat. This is neat. That was a fun one. Plus 10 retirement age to Azrael, which is quite good. We can give you Jump Jaws, Sharpshooter, Repulsed, or Upgrade Bard. Once per combat as a swift action, grant 50 stunt chance to allies within 5 tiles for 1 turn. That's really good. But so is Jump Jaw. So is Jump Jaw. Especially as we get later, where I'm going to want to be able to pin enemies a little bit easier. But once per combat, being able to give everyone 50 stunt chance? That's absurd. Like, I would just be able to just destroy things. Let's get Bard. I've never used that upgrade before, so it sounds exciting to me. Okay. You three head back over there and finish that. Repair site completed. Yep. Probably a waste of our energy. No, it was needed. Go repair Frogway books, too. Good. Alright, Warm Plow. After the great deal of toil, Warm Plow was mostly standing again. The townsfolk have suffered, but they're used to rebuilding. Isn't it a lovely world? Isn't life a rose? Okay, so now that we've done that, I need to go get Goblin Den back. Few things I still need to do around here. Let's gather over here, though. So while they're rebuilding Frogway books, we can go here and assault Barn Knight. Which seems like a good use of our time. Alright, so... Groofrek, you get into the fight. Let's drop Azrael. And put you in there. Azrael, unfortunately, can't really do much right now. A lot of these places are infested, so... take back this town. Wildfolk hid and all of Richbroom tops were unsettled when Wailing Deepest sacked Barn Knight. How will the Cult Reapers set things right? Chance it ends here. Always a chance. Approach with care. Charge in. Charge in. Their charge scatters the foe. Good. Alright, and we have some Mushroxes to deal with, which are buffed. Chosen, Woken Slingers and stuff, but... nothing too wild. We'll of course show if anything crazy happens, but... this one should be pretty simple. And there we go. Not too bad at all. Everyone's... I don't even think anybody took damage. Yeah, I don't think anybody took damage. So we are totally good. I did use a lot of Groofrek's blazing arrows and stuff. Ooh, change from turn-ending action to single action. Yes, that might be... oh, yeah, I know, I'm getting that. It's so good. Being able to do it twice in one round would be absurd. Compulsion is changed from a turn-ending action to a swift action, usable once per turn. That's quite good as well. Rush on. An individual is hidden, they gain potency. You'll lose dodge, speed, and armor, but gain warding and potency. This one I think I just want to salvage that. It's like fine, but Evanlock has an empty slot. Yeah, sure. Just in case you ever need to do that. Battle done and a rainstorm threatening, they ford a stream towards the shelter of some cliffs. Always a danger we don't come through unscathed, but today we did mostly. You all four impressed me, you know? Yeah. In fact, they find a shallow cave where they can watch land be drenched and nighttime drop. Sick of anything stewed. Lucky to have food we've got. And it lets up tomorrow, this weather. Corpses, waterlogged corpses. Not too many out there. Won't be burnable. Maybe the mud covers them. Seasons will wear them through in a year or less. My feeling is, let's leave it to the wild. We can spare that work for scavenging things who need a meal. Custodians of the world's field and forest, vultures and the others. Not a bad night, really. Dry, with danger past, soon to have the bellies full. Pounded under the rain stoops a hungry thing, one they do not know or expect. Please, my lord. Drenched heavy with water, each step a fraught and careful task. Take shelter. What was this body ever for but to set your table? The elements are harsh, Bracken, not harmful, but I do not mind a storm. Remember you liking the breezeless arches of your halls, your home. Only shall I soar under sun, I used to say, but that was what made me weak, was what destroyed me in the end. It's camplight in the cliffside. You see it, my lord? I'm blind, do you mean? Douse your light, I'll eat in the dark. Lord Volta, surely there could be a fresher meal than these fungus chewers. Someday I'll have strength again for such indulgences. Presently I am hungry. So hungry, Bracken. Hungry enough to eat this whole world. Strange like birds in a dark sky, one story may glide near another without colliding. That's a cool line. Strange like birds in a dark sky, one story may glide near another without colliding. What might have happened had they met Volta of Grey Mountain that night? What grim fates or glories might have foundered, unfulfilled? Unlocked Legacy Campaign, The Sunswallower's Wake. Interesting? Okay. That unlocked a campaign? That's wild. Barn Knight has a new recruit available. We have to repair it first, though. So let's repair it. Also, you gather over here, Ezreal. Good. Play. Alright, rebuild Barn Knight's completed. Alright, and let's work on recruiting. I'll have Azriel be the one that stays to help recruit. Let's get rid of all of you, just Azriel. And the rest of you go to this battle. New recruits, romantic lover Willow. You cost less and everything. I can pick from Legacy. Should I pick from Legacy? Who do we want? Ooh, I could get Ardana back! You know, it could be fun to get Ardana back. It could be very, very fun to get Ardana back. We already have too many of you, though. And honestly, I don't really need another mage either. What I ideally need here is another warrior. So I think I might grab Willow and make Willow a warrior. Any other things I would want to change about you? I think I'm good. We could have you know what? You know what? Let's do it. We haven't had a, like, specifically gay character. I know my wife mentioned at one point that, the characters will sometimes just ignore what their preferences are listed as there, but I haven't seen it happen yet. So, let's have a canonically gay character. Let's go. Alright, Willow. Colt Rippers has reached Barn Knight. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Well, we haven't been around that long, but if you want, I could sign your, Huh? Listen, what if I told you that my mother was a renowned cow herd? Not because she was any good with cattle, but because she beat a bull god in combat and won her good fortune? And then, Grandma. Legend is, she threatened a flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Barn Knight. Which is why the town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum. Think I've heard that story. Point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. Beats behind my eyes such that I can barely sleep these days. And so, I've been searching for a chance, any chance, to prove I belong to this lineage. Let me join you. Fair warning, you're probably gonna spill some of that precious hero blood, but if you're on board, then we are too. Warrior! Yeah! Train! Cool. So you can prepare them, Azriel. And we will get into a battle. Gore Lord. God, those are scary. I don't want Chosen to have extra HP, though. Let's just go ahead and stop that. Good, good. Okay, we need to rescue them. Charge in. So this should be a pretty quick fight once again. We have Mushrox's Chosen. I'm glad those Chosen don't have 30% extra HP. Alright, yeah, this should be another pretty quick one, I think. God, I cannot properly describe how incredibly busted Grufrek's upgraded Spirit Blade is. It's so good. I can basically just give any character of mine 2 free actions, like, every turn. It's so good. God, I wish I could give this to the character that's currently being trained, but unfortunate. Alright, Chosen got extra armor. Not too bad, though. U5 can work on fixing this up while we get our new character. Willow is ready for adventure. Stalwart? Engage. Engage a foe, forces them to attack you. Enable disable Stalwart, which grants 3 armor and warding, but reduces her speed by half. Leaning into Stalwart again. Could be good. Zealous Leap is fun too, though. But we're gonna lean into Stalwart. Let's make you the super tanky character. Provides Heartwood and Hides, Heartwood and Spell Threads. Yes, please. So you two go work on that. Burn stand is fixed. We are going to have incursions coming in soon, which are going to be a wee bit annoying. Let's have them go down here. Interested in seeing where this incursion is actually going to come from. It's over here. How long would it take you to get over there? We'll be here in 46 days. Could I have these squads, the squad get over here? Yes, I could. So we're gonna do that instead. They're gonna get over there and stop that incursion. Shrine dedicated, we get some heart threads. You two repair that site. They're gonna run out of things to do real quick over there though. 3 days. They will be here in 3 days. Okay, so we're just gonna defend this, and then I'll probably take this out while we're at it. So, yep, they arrived. Defend. Let's go. Pass through the fog. Heroes will rise in the day's darkest. Stay hidden until the last moment. Fight with cunning. That actually has a higher chance for once, so let's go for that. Concealed amidst their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Wait for it. We get Grey Plane, and flanking attacks this combat deal +2 damage. Starting with Grey Plane is fun. Okay, so we have a bunch of Mushroxes down there. I don't even really see anything bad up here. There's a Hornchild and a few Woken. Alright, and that is an incursion fight donezo. Just like that. Boom. Alright, incursion is down. We're probably still gonna have to continue a little bit more just because I don't have enough footage for an episode. So we're gonna continue over here and get Goblin Den back too. Charge in. So what do we got here? Same stuff. I mean, that's we don't have like a ton of enemies unlocked yet, so the Mushrox is really the scariest thing that they actually have access to. Ooh, a Leaf Spirit. Ooh, I want that. All right, I think that's all the enemies. Yeah, I didn't actually get the Spirit on Groofrek. I just took the Legacy Point instead. It was basically blocking the path, and I needed to get Milder in there, so Milder grabbed it, and I just took the Legacy Point. So what do we want? Jason targets 17 health and remove status effects. Oral can leap up to 2 tiles, 1 action point, and attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. Ooh, being able to use Windwalk twice per combat would be amazing. Yeah, let's give that to you, Oral. Silverbark Cloak. Definitely want that. Actually, we should put that on Willow. There you go. Enjoy. Usually I have a lot more to criticize, but I think we did pretty well today. I earnestly think so. Yeah, I mean, we killed it. I'm so powerful right now. You know me. When I tell everyone to stop now, make homes and families. That'll do it alone from here. That'll do it alone from here. Not even sure if it's logic or superstition. Just seems like odds dictate it won't always be this clean. I'm gonna lose someone, and then it'll happen more and more. Alright. Here we go. The Merc Mother has been added. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to send 3 characters over here. Probably not going to send Oral. I'll probably send Evanlock and Groofrek. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. So Evanlock, Groofrek, you go over there with Corey to that spot, and then by the time you get over there, they'll be able to come with you, and you two can take out that. You two are going to repair this site. Get the fixin'. Okay. Repair site completed. Good. Alright, and then you two gather over here as well. I mean, I pretty much want everybody gathering at this tile now, so this way Willow can get some experience too. Gorgon Sea Caller, that's new. Huh. Merkmother can hobble me. Father Fungus is annoying. I hate Father Fungus. But we're not really being challenged at the moment, so I'm fine with just letting some of our calamities build up here. I'm fine right now, so... repair site got completed. Good. Now... How about... you two build a pass? This is gonna take you 109 days, but we have some fighting to do. So, let's assault again. Once again, I'll show if, you know, anybody's in danger or anything, but I think generally we're gonna be fine. Charge in! Charge scatters the foe. Good job, Groofrek. Alright. We do have a Merkmother and a Father Fungus to deal with, but this looks like it's gonna be another pretty quick one. I just used my swell song. I just thought, since we haven't actually seen me use this, it would be cool to show this off really quickly. So, we used our swell song. Look at how easy it's gonna be to just clean up everything here. Willow isn't even gonna really be able to do anything. Movement is just so incredibly strong in these games. Oh, I didn't realize I dashed there. That's annoying. But yeah, movement's just so incredibly strong in these games. It's phenomenal. Having slow characters is kind of a struggle, so I'm really hoping to get some movement stuff on Willow. And everybody just get into position. But yeah, there was our swell song. We just basically have nearly guaranteed stunts, which is quite cool. Alright, that was another pretty quick fight down. Pretty good level up for everyone here. Obviously, I'm not going to start cutting out, like, every mission. Obviously, I want to show, like, the main story missions and where we get to fight, like, cool enemies. And if there's ever, like, a new enemy showing up, I want to show that kind of stuff. But we've seen Father Fungus before. We've seen the Merkmother. We've seen those things. It's not anything too crazy. And these are pretty generic fights now that we're pretty far into the game, so... dodge. You can have it, Willow. I would like to get a better weapon for Willow, because currently she's rocking the mace, which I'm not crazy about. So, I need to build 2 bridges / passes, and there's not even really great points to build passes. I guess the other best point I could go to do that would be over there. I also need to secure all sites, so let's send the squad in to do that. They're still going to be working on carving the pass here. And we'll pretty much be done with this chapter in like 1 episode. Charge in. This has not gone wrong for me yet, and it will someday. Merkmother, Mushrox, Woken Slinger. Once again, I'm just so powerful at this point that not a lot of things scare me. But let's show off some more swell song craziness, why don't we? So, just free 100% chances to stunt, and when we have water bows on 2 of my characters, that's kinda crazy, because we just get so much free damage. So, I'm loving it. I'm having a very, 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 very good time with my bard ability that I chose. Well, we did actually get touched this fight. Willow took 1 damage by this prophet at the end here. So, ooh, spooky. Silverbark necklace. I do want big block on Willow. Bones and crows and nightly things. I feel like this is one we've done. Camp can go here. Just only vaguely smells like death. Alright, doesn't need to be big, does it? Because we want it. You'll help out too. Night smears the hills in blue above the side of the battle. How many times has it been like this? How many times will it be so again? Hey, Groofrek. Grey grass is sleepy and still. Shadows make lakes between landforms. Groofrek, you look worn down. Need anything? Hot water? Think there's something wrong with me, huh? No, I'm just feeling dramatic, I guess. Stars are nice tonight. All nightly things have a place. Some seek light or shed it, and others wear the dew and dark. I've just gone to sleep, but I'm waiting for a shooting star. Day will come, and dreadful work will be needed, ever as it was the day gone by. Legacy points 1. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, now there's a new scary enemy, the Chastised. I've never seen one of those before. Now that is new. I still feel like my crew is so incredibly busted at this point that it's gonna be hard for most things to scare me. But if anything's gonna scare me, it's gonna be something like that. Alright, we are completely repaired. Now I just need to build a second bridge or pass. So I think I'm going to build one right there. That's the best spot, I think. We have another one over here. I mean, honestly, there's just not a lot of spots to build bridges or passes here, if I'm gonna be honest. There's like no river, there's just this mountain range. So yeah. We're basically just waiting now. Waiting for them to finish that up. Unfortunately, they do get new cards. Like I said, I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm absolutely stomping things right now, so if I'm using legacy characters, I honestly wouldn't be opposed to upping the difficulty again for some of these later campaigns to the max. So I'd be down. A couple of timber cutters haul their logs towards the market in Snaketown. Well, Cassie the cow does most of the hauling. Feel free to ride for a bit. Old girl strong. Aren't you, Cassie? Don't talk to the... She eats like she's strong anyway. Go on, hop up there. So what I need is a resin stain in the worst possible place. They roll through the rest of the day. To the feet of the mountains. Bring her up here, hun. Clover's thick. I think she can smell it. On second thought... Just a dried up old skull. Not offended, are you, girl? Afternoon, travelers. Headed to town? Get your wood down the hill? Sure, I'm Arlie. This is my wife, Mala. This is our cow, and that's what Spring gave us down there in that cart. In time for lumber. Snaketown's growing. As for us, we know who you are. Evanlock Lionwind and Wily Curry Ilkin. A few seasons back, we wouldn't have dared this road, but now... Surely we owe you our livelihoods. Anything you need. That evening. Marley doesn't feel like a compliment, does it? Here, let me roast your bird for you. I can get the skin nice and crispy. Wily, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's a compliment. It can be, I guess, but... Alright, chapter 3 complete. Yeah, that was an incredibly easy one just to tear through real quick. And we are schmoovin'. My victory undermined the enemies. The Gorgon Seacaller is interesting. That is an interesting card. Curry watched the children of Warmplow grow to adulthood. She was peeved to learn that it's hard to give noogies to people taller than you are. Business boomed at Glumdale Quarry when Snaketown built a new tower near its center. Willow would come for loads of stone and tell the quarrymaster stories from her favorite fights. Willow went back to the place she grew up and was tempted by old acquaintances to remain there. But in the end, the past proved an unwise place to linger. Curry tried to take Groofrek shopping at the local outfitters, lest they give cult reapers a great discount. But I like the clothes I have. How many days straight have you worn that thing? Hey, I wash it! Okay, we've seen that one before. Evanlock was approached by an old acquaintance who told him the offer still stands. With a hard stare, Evanlock made it clear he was a different person now and sent the woman on her way. Okay. Oral wondered more and more about how he would be remembered, for the tales he'd spun, or his noteworthy appearance, or for some silly thing I never would have guessed. Transformations. Advance the transformation. A shadow leg. I'll take another leg. Leg is fine, I just don't want the hand. So yeah, we can get a shadow leg. A second crow arm. Okay. Transformations. Advance Oral's transformation. Action, scratch and claw both arms. 12 to 14 damage. 2 shred melee. Scratches a nearby foe with his monstrous talons, blinding it on stunts. 6 to 8 plus bonus damage potency. That's incredibly strong. I will say, yes, that is incredibly strong. But so is that sick axe that you have, Oral. So is that sick ass axe that you have. So we're gonna not advance that. If you were getting a leg, I would do it, but I don't want a second arm right now. I still want you to be able to clutch your cool axe. And the spear as well, because it's nice being able to have that range when I need it sometimes. So, no. Alright. Who else is getting upgrades, though? Azrael, you're probably retiring this chapter, yes? Stats. Retirement age 65, yeah. So you're retiring this chapter, absolutely. I think getting Groofrek... Wow, you aged fast, 50. Getting Willow some upgrades would be a good call. Do you like the idea of, like, the mauls? The only thing I hate is that they do knockback, which I don't super care about, but it's not a weapon I've ever used, which does make me interested. As far as other things, there's not really a lot of, like, crazy weapons. A Great Spear, maybe? Great Spear would be interesting. So, maybe. Maybe. But I think getting Groofrek a better wand would be good. Curry could also use a better staff, if I'm gonna be honest, but... Willow, upgrading your armor as well. Extra potency, extra warding. Alternately, I could just get you the scale armor. So you have more armor, less warding, higher accuracy, more bonus damage. Extra speed, fashioned for the fray. Gains 15 dodge while she isn't walling. You have no warding and no potency, though. And then the male is just big armor. When guarding, gains 1 armor and 1 warding until next return. Guard, Wilder Guard. 10 dodge, 15 stunt chance, more armor. Yeah, I feel like I want this. Extra speed, extra armor. 15 dodge while you're not walling. Yeah, I'm down with that. Enjoy. And then, yeah, as far as weapons go for you, like you are the new blood. I need to get you some good stuff. So we're gonna get you a sick-ass spear. Flame Spike. I suppose I could have put that in the second hand, and then you could have kept your one-handed weapon. That would have been a good call. I just replaced the mace. Because then you still could have had an offhand, but... I like you using a great spear. Groofrek. We are unfortunately out of Heartwoods now. That does suck. I was going a little bit crazy on the Heartwoods there. What else can we do? You're definitely retiring soon. Mildeer. Let's see, stats. Retiring after this chapter, yes. Wait, but so that means Azrael's not actually retiring. Yeah, because it doesn't say retiring after this chapter. Okay, so Azrael's still good. What about Curry? Probably because Azrael got... Oh my god, your retirement age is 75. Jeez. Yeah, so we're good there. So, who else do we want to upgrade? Azrael, we can't get you to a tier 3. Can I get you to I can get you to a stronger dagger. Could I also... This is just such a crazy weapon. It's such a crazy weapon. What a good weapon. Can't upgrade your thingy. Yeah. Can I at least make Curry a wand? Yeah. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna make you the wand. Just because... you're gonna have the same spell damage, you're just gonna lose the block. And you'll be able to have your potency thing out, which I quite like. So let's do that for you. And... honestly don't really need much for other characters. Like, we're honestly pretty good otherwise. I might just upgrade some armor. Swashbuckler, I love having on you, so you were keeping that. Oral is probably going to be retiring soon. Yep, retiring after this chapter. Even if we get the plus retirement age, I think you're still retiring, so... let's focus on the younger characters. You currently have Hasping, Speed, Dodge... I don't really need the Dodge. Lower Speed... Swaith... What about Bark? Minus speed, plus armor, plus warding, nah. If anything, I would want you to have the Archer Clate, just to get you the higher accuracy. Yeah. It's the only thing that gives you higher accuracy, which is mostly what I want on you. You'll also have way more armor and stuff. Like, I mostly just want you to be accurate, so yeah, I'm gonna give you that. Even though I don't like the look of it as much. You're an archer, you don't need to move that much. Alright, now we're pretty much out of stuff. Once a daylight left. Either try my luck up those cliffs or head back. Plenty of uncommon herbs lower down. Hemlock dips his jug in to fill in the rocky spring, senses he's not alone. Oh, you're quiet. Please, this way. Guess he might really need my help. The hillman follows a fern-dressed footpath that climbs the cliffside up to a humming forest overhead. Evanlock traces his steps, wary and wondering what's waiting at the top. What he finds is not what he imagined. Ooh. There's like a shrine, and they also ran into like a skull shrine at the top of a thing too. Many weeks later. Lucky you made it back to us. I'm sure lucky's the right word. Thought I was careful. At least I kept my composure. Oh. Don't be alarmed, sun lover. Don't raise your weapon. A forceful way to deliver an invitation. Exactly. We're to begin negotiations under threat. Invitation to where? Parley is a neutral place of our choosing. Don't suppose we can arrange our own alternative? We don't even know how to ask. What exactly do we get out of this? Know what I mean? What terms are we even discussing here? What she said to me. We've held back, given you time, but the peace you were so desperate to keep, it does not benefit us. We will shatter it, spurn us, and our ranks will rise to swallow every rain-softened township that ever sheltered you. Sounds like a bluff. It's innocent lives in the balance, though. We will await your arrival. Just know that the peace will not last if you fail to honor our request. What peace? Sure, the deepest have been quiet, but there's always word of new things creeping around out there. The wilds aren't safe. I'll just say it, I don't think we have much choice. Not if I care what happens to the people who are relying on us. Please. My father didn't survive the last upheaval. I know I have no right to ask you, but please don't let it happen again. Well, let's keep our eyes open, focus on the immediate stuff, build, defend, then we talk, when we're ready. Whatever they'll offer us, I wonder if we'll live to give an answer. Shadows deepen! Alright, how's the map looking? Oh, it's a lot bigger. I guess there's not that many areas added. We got this one in Snakecown, which is a character we can recruit in Snakecown as well. We got that. And we got this. And we're gonna have to build a pass to get into here. Of course, I guess I can just walk through Badger Field. Okay, so there's a few things for us to do. But, nothing too crazy. Alright, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time for some more.